Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Hold on to your butts.
What's up, everybody? Where the hell did you go, dude? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Monsters podcast. I'm Ivan Vargas. That's Luke Nettles. And do we have sound? Are we good? No, we're not good. Dude, we got to fix the sound. Anyway, welcome back to the Basement Monsters podcast. I'm Ivan Vargas. Big game tonight, Monday Night Football, Bears versus Rams out in L.A. And you know what? To be honest with you, the story around I guess the national media is that the Bears are frauds. That they're not real. The Bears are lacking in offense, and that's a fact. But at the same time, I don't understand why they continue to crown they're pretty much crowning everybody that the Bears every week. Every week it's a new team. It started with Tampa Bay. Sorry, Luke. Then it was the Panthers. Now it's the Rams that are going to take us down. So it's like every week they're facing like their greatest test, and it just doesn't seem fair to me when a team like the Rams, their wins have come from every team from the NFC East, a hapless NFC East. I'm talking about Cowboys, Giants, Washington football team. I almost screwed up there, and the what's the other one? The Eagles. Are you good now? You gotta turn off your mics in there, dude. You gotta turn off your speaker headphones. If you're gonna plug into headphones, you gotta turn off the internal headphones. Anyway, let's give Luke a quick second to get together real quick. We'll take a quick break.
I just heard my favorite band is in town. I'd love to get good seats, but everywhere I've looked, the ticket sites have crazy service fees.
Haven't you heard of TixSplits?
Who?
TixSplits. They don't gouge you with crazy fees. The price they advertise is the price you pay, plus a small delivery fee.
Never pay service fees again. Go to TixSplits.com today. TixSplits.com. Guaranteed seats, low prices. That's TixSplits.com. Every ticket, every venue.
Let's try again. We good now? No, we're not good, dude. I'm telling you, you got to go to your settings. We're going to keep talking about this. All right, anyway, Bears-Rams tonight. Big game. The key for me is this offensive line of the Chicago Bears, who's just they've been lacking. They've been lackluster. They lack attention to detail. They make huge mistakes, especially on that left side. And I'm mainly keying in on Charles Leno Jr. If Charles Leno Jr. has a shitty game today, if that left side is a shitty game today, it's going to be a sad day for the Chicago Bears. We need to go ahead and focus our attention on that line on Aaron Donald. And I don't know if we have the personnel on that side to help out. You have Rashad Coward playing left guard, who's I don't know why we have projects playing left guard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why we have projects in our line anyway. I mean, I understand that there's injury to James Daniels, but why are we even taking a chance on a defensive lineman converting to be an offensive lineman? First, I believe he was converting to be a tackle, and then they didn't have a spot for him at tackle. Then he started to go. Then they convert him to guard, and he's shitty at guard. The project is lost. Like, there's no need to continue this. I hope I see Alex Bars in there tonight. I think Alex Bars is going to fare a little bit better than Rashad Coward, just because he's a natural offensive lineman. That's where he's played. Luke, are we good? Well, you're muted. I think he's going to try it again. All right, but yeah, you got him at his natural spot on the offense, or a natural spot on the offensive line. I think Alex Barr's been floated from tackle to guard, and now to right guard and now to left guard. But my thing is that if that left side, whoever you put over there, and I know Sean was talking about on What's Up Cuz of maybe putting Cody Whitehair back, and we're not talking about for this game, but moving him back to guard at some point and finding another center. I forgot who the center he named, but just to help out Charles Leno Jr. Charles Leno Jr. You need to put somebody over there to help him. It's It's an adventure every time the ball is snapped on that left side. They can't stop anybody. He can't stop anybody. Excuse me. He doesn't give anybody time to progress. And I'm talking about the QB's pass progressions as well as the run. Like, there's no time to progress with Charles Leno Jr. It just seems like he's not there. It's a spindle. It's almost as if we could pretty much say, if we put anybody else over there at this point, I think they'd fare better than Charles Leno Jr. Armando Lara Jr. Guys need to get pride and get mean. Yeah, get pride and get mean. This team, like, you think the Rams are going to be cute with you? You think the Rams are going to take it easy? They're going to come for. They're out for blood. The way that the Rams are being hyped up, I just don't believe in them. But if you think for a second that a guy like Jalen Ramsey and a guy like Aaron Donald don't have their defenses hyped up for this game, you're sorely mistaken. You better be prepared on that offensive line, or you're going to get your ass whooped, play in and play out throughout this game. That's just it. And like I said, there's been a couple guys, and I know Trey Burton got us last time. It's been like a little mini revenge tour of former Bears. We get to see Leonard Floyd tonight. That's the last thing I want to see is Leonard Floyd be successful after the performance he had with the Bears. Now, you got to think guys are going to be motivated like that. Guys like a Leonard Floyd, guys like Jalen Ramsey. Now, who's going to be motivated on that offensive line for the Bears? I don't know. It's got to be your center. You would think we were blessed to have years of just great offensive line play, and honestly, it started with the center in Olin Kreutz. We were blessed to watch Olin Kreutz, the nasty SOB that he was. He played football beautifully, if that makes any sense. And we're lacking that. And I think Cody Whitehair, this is the time that you need to step up, bro. You've been getting your ass blown back, and it's been on tape. I've seen it on tape. On the tape never lies. I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen you get blown back 3-4 yards in the backfield. I've seen the stuff. You need to get nasty. You need to have a sense of pride. Find yourself. Find out who you are tonight, because they're pretty much everybody's throwing you to the dogs. For the Bears, everything I see nationally, they're throwing them to the Wolves. And I hate the lack of respect. I don't like the lack of respect. The team is playing complementary football. You have a team they're lacking in the run, but they're just doing enough on offense to win. And that's what we were talking about last year with Mitch. They're doing just enough on offense to win, and I'm happy with that. A win is a win is a win. Yeah, you want to see 30 points. Yeah, you want to see a blowout. But to be honest with you, the way that their defense is playing, who's going to beat them? Who's going to beat them if the defense plays lights out? And if we talk about that Colts game, honestly, the offense lost that game for those guys. The defense did everything they could in that Indianapolis game to slow down that offense, to negate the rush, to slow down their passing game with T.Y., and the offense couldn't do a damn thing for them. And they ended up losing that game. Last week was great. Tampa Bay was great. This is just a new test. It's for me seeing this Rams or seeing the Bears go to LA against this Rams team. I see them as the biggest underdog. I feel like they have the biggest chip on their shoulder. Nobody believes in the Bears. Nobody but like me and maybe like 5 other people in Chicago really believe in the Bears. I think that this offense breaks out today. I feel like if you could find a way to continue to grind that run out, you'll finally break free from it. It'll finally open up for you. And if you could find any way to hit the short pass with the run, they've been taking advantage of swing passes. I don't know if you guys know, they've been taking advantage of swing passes in the past couple of weeks. There was one in particular, like I said, when we alluding back to that, going back to that offensive line issue with Charles Leno Jr. The problem's been they can't block on that side, but they've been finding ways to hit guys out of the backfield. One of the biggest plays was David Montgomery. It was a quick little swing pass out of the backfield, first down, got a couple extra yards, and the Bears were in good shape. The one bad play was Charles Leno Jr. misses his block. We have a wheel route being run by Cordell Patterson on the left side, and he's free. He beats the linebacker. He's pretty much butt naked in the end zone, but lo and behold, Leno can't hold his block. It leads to a sack. The Bears end up with, I believe they end up with no points that drive. So it's, to be honest with you, it's all about execution on that offense. Drop passes, miss routes, miss throws, interceptions, miss blocks. Where's the execution from Matt Nagy? Where's the accountability? These guys aren't executing. Where's your accountability? Why is there a lack of attention to detail? Why do they continue to run into the same problems week after week. It's week what, 7? We're in week 7. We're about halfway through, buddy. I hope this is the time that they make the turn and they find themselves, especially on that O-line. I don't understand how you don't have any sense of pride. Like, the Colts came into Chicago and just smacked you in the mouth. They had no respect for you. They had no respect for you. They had no respect for your run game. It was embarrassing for me to watch that game. You got an LA team. I'm pretty much hearing the same thing I heard from the Colts game about the Rams. I feel like this could be a bad game for the Bears, but I also feel like the Bears could blow this team out. I don't fear the Rams. I don't feel the Rams. Get after Goff, get him on the run, get him moving side left to right, as opposed to being able to sit in the pocket. He has stone shoes. When you get him running, he can't run for shit. He runs like a giraffe, but like very, very slow. I know giraffes can run about 30 miles an hour, but just imagine a small giraffe with very, very long legs and a very short torso. Like, he just can't run. He's goofy. So if you could get after him with the dogs that you got on that defensive line, he's going to give you a turnover. You're going to run into an interception with a Goff. Armando Larger, I want to see number 86 or number 17 on the field tonight. Damn right. I want to see Cole Kmet. I get Harris as your blocking tight end, but you know what? Throw that shit out the window. Be a little unconventional. I need to see an athlete out there. I want to see a playmaker. And as far as number 17, the motherfucker don't show no effort. If you're not showing effort, get your ass off the football field. Darnell Mooney's already pretty much sewed up and took your spot. It's pretty much a given. All Darnell needs to do is connect on some of these big plays that he's been missing, just missing, and number 17's ass is going to be on the bench or out of here next year. I believe in Darnell Mooney more than I believe in Anthony Miller at this point. Some of the things I saw last week from him, the lack of effort, it's the drop passes, it's enough is enough. I like the way Darnell's playing. I like his motivation. I like his effort. I like the fact that he wants to be the best. That's the guys that I want. I want guys that want to be the best. I don't give a shit. Like for instance, I was talking earlier to Mike about them finding a quarterback and why they can't find a quarterback. It's because they keep finding guys that are just like, they're pretty much yes men. Mitch is a yes man. Yes, man. You know what? Jay was kind of I like Jay a little bit more because he had an attitude, but Jay wasn't the guy. Jay wasn't the leader that you needed. They keep missing on quarterbacks. And it just seems to me that like this offseason, you have to really look at who the hell is out there as far as the draft and find the nastiest dude. Find the dude that can sling the ball but also has a chip on his shoulder. Also that, the guy that really doesn't give a fuck. I feel like you need that guy in Chicago. Because until you find a guy like that in Chicago, someone with tough-ass leather skin, you're going to continue to struggle at quarterback because it's the biggest spotlight in the city. No quarterback since Sid fucking Luckman. I'm tired of hearing that. I'm happy that we have such history. But this is 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to look at black and whites. I don't want to look at the 85 Bears walking out or barely walking out onto the field anymore. I don't want to see that. I want something new. And I feel like this team is on the right track. With all the shit I give Matt Nagy, I feel like this team is still on the right track. I just feel like there's certain times where his play calling, he's too emotionally involved with his play calling, and it comes back to bite him. I understand being you, but maybe maybe you have to take a back seat. Sometimes doing something well for yourself is taking a back seat and just letting it go, like giving the opportunity to somebody else. I feel like Bill Lazor would do a great job at play calling myself. I don't know if Matt Nagy understands that in certain times you don't have to be you. You just got to be better. You got to be better than the other team. And for me, I feel like he's going to be a great coach. I do. I really feel like he's going to be a great coach if he could just get past these fucking growing pains that we've seen in the past couple of years. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's been 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and watch the pregame for the game. I'm pumped for this game. I think the Bears are going to take it. I believe I said 27-16 on the Bear League pregame show. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little closer. I just feel like if the pass rush of the Chicago Bears can continue that aggression that they have, I feel like they're going to go ahead and connect on getting the Goff, and I think it's going to frustrate him enough to where, and that running game's not going to do enough to slow down the Bears. I don't believe it. But if they get to Goff, I think that's going to do enough. You're going to run into a pick. You might run into a pick six tonight. Who knows? Eddie Jackson's going to be flying around there, and it's all about that pass rush up front for the Bears, and all about their pass blocking for the offense. All right, guys, this has been the Basement Monsters podcast. We'll try to get Luke back on for the halftime show. I don't know. We keep having these technical difficulties with the sound and shit. I gotta sew that up. I gotta clean that up. Gotta be better. Be you, but be better. I gotta be better. But thanks, guys, for watching. Check us out at halftime. We'll see you then. This has been the Basement Monsters podcast on SportsZone Chicago.
I just heard my favorite band is in town. I'd love to get good seats, but everywhere I've looked, the ticket sites have crazy service fees.
Haven't you heard of TixSplits?
Who?
TixSplits. They don't gouge you with crazy fees. The price they advertise is the price you pay, plus a small delivery fee.
Never pay service fees again. Go to TixSplits.com today. TixSplits.com. Guaranteed seats, low prices. That's TixSplits.com. Every ticket, every venue, everywhere.